What is going on YouTube? It's AirJP back with a brand new performance review video today. As you can tell from the title, we're going to be taking a look at those Kyrie Kybrid S2s, and basically this sneaker is a mashup of the Kyrie 4, 5, and 6. It does have features from all three of those sneakers. Very fun sneaker to play basketball in. I really enjoyed these. Let's go ahead and get right into it. First up, we're going to take a look at the traction. Traction, I've told you guys on many occasions, is basically my favorite, or what I feel is the most important part of any basketball sneaker. The traction on these guys is featured from the Kyrie 4. It's basically the exact same traction setup. As I told you guys, this sneaker is a mashup of the Kyrie 4, 5, and 6. And obviously, as I just said, the traction is from the Kyrie 4. Definitely had no issues whatsoever with these laterally or vertically. They performed very, very well for me on the court overall. I gave them a perfect score of 3 in my written review. And honestly, guys, they worked very, very well. If you liked how the Kyrie 4 performed, definitely from a traction standpoint, you're definitely going to enjoy these as well. Next up, let's go ahead and talk about the fit on these sneakers. So you're definitely going to want to go true to size on these. I actually was kind of forced to go down half a size when I got these. I didn't get them when they actually first released, so a lot of stores had kind of already sold out and sold the size that I needed. I am a true to size 11 and a half. One of my friends actually picked these up for me. We had messaged back and forth, and the only size they had left was an 11, so obviously I had to go down half a size if I wanted to get them. I don't have a lot of sneaker stores in my area, so a lot of things I have to order or rely on friends and things like that to pick them up for me that live in bigger cities. So as I said, he hit me up. They did have an 11. I went ahead and grabbed them because a lot of times I am able to go down half a size because I do normally prefer my basketball sneakers to be pretty snug. Now these guys were a little bit on the super snug side, so I would definitely recommend going true to size. If you are able to try them on ahead of time, that would even be my best recommendation for you, because you may even want to go up half a size. But as I said, in my personal experience, I do believe you'll be just fine going true to size. They do feature the fly trap, obviously from the Kyrie 5 model. So if you did play in or have any pairs of the Kyrie 5s, they're going to fit quite similar to the 5s in general. So I know a lot of people didn't really like the fly trap on the 5. It wasn't really that big of an issue for me once I was able to get it loosened up. Probably the biggest downfall for me was just putting the sneaker on in general and getting the fly trap loose enough to get my foot inside the sneaker. But once I got in, had a great locked in feel and all that good stuff, I was good to go on the actual court. But basically, just to sum it up, as I said, you definitely want to at least go just true to size. I would definitely not recommend going down half a size. But if it is all they have and you're super excited and wanting to just pick up this sneaker, I guess you could go ahead and do it just like I did. But for my recommendation, it would be to go true to size. So next, let's go ahead and talk about the lockdown. In my written review, I actually gave these a perfect score once again on the lockdown category. Lockdown is very good on these. It's a very snug fit, obviously, as we just went over in the fit section. The fly trap obviously does give these a little bit of an edge, definitely in a lockdown category. I know a lot of people, as I said, did not like this from a casual standpoint, especially with them being so tight. But if you are wanting these for performance use and wearing to play basketball in, you are going to have a very, very nice locked-in fit to the sneaker. I never at any time felt myself feeling like I was going to get injured, roll my ankle, or anything like that. I've mentioned on several occasions, if you have a shoe that has great traction and a lockdown, sometimes they'll work hand in hand or work together very, very well. And this sneaker, in my opinion, it works very good in both aspects, and they do complement each other very, very well, giving you a very nice locked-in fit for the actual shoe. The materials on the shoe are basically made up of synthetic and textile materials, nothing premium at all, but at the same time, they definitely get the job done on the court. The only thing I wrote in my written review, the only downfall is that I felt that the materials could have been a little bit more breathable. I did notice after playing for a significant amount of time that my feet were a little bit more sweaty than normal, or in some other basketball sneakers that were more breathable. These just didn't give me the same feel or comfort in that category, but at the same time, they definitely get the job done. That's something that I don't really consider a huge downfall to any basketball shoe. I mean, you're obviously going to be sweating anyway, but at the same time, the only thing that I could give the downfall to in the materials category is that they could have breathed a little bit better. But overall, as I said, you're not getting anything premium, but you're also getting a shoe that has decent materials to get the job done on the basketball court. And that's mostly what I care about, is just being able to have something that's durable and holds up, and these are definitely going to take care of you in that aspect. So let's go ahead and talk about the cushion just a little bit. I'm going to say these guys do have cushion, but it's very minimal cushion. So if you're someone looking for a whole bunch of cushion in a basketball sneaker, these are definitely not going to feel like a LeBron type sneaker or anything. It's a Kyrie model. Kyrie models are known normally to have more court feel than they are cushion. I know a lot of the newer models. I actually just got done testing the Kyrie 7, and I have a written review up on my website. But they feature Zoom Turbo. These do not have Zoom Turbo. You have a Kyrie 4 setup on this sneaker, which is a full-length Cushlon midsole, and they have Zoom Air in the heel of the shoe. It's definitely more for court feel. As I said, you're obviously going to notice a little bit of cushion, obviously, in the heel. If you're like me, I play a lot on my forefoot and my toes. So, you know, having it in the heel is great for like impact protection. If maybe I'm jumping off both feet, coming back down, you know, off of a rebound or something like that. But at the same time, most of the time I'm on my forefoot and toes, as I just said. And I'm not really feeling that cushion very, very much at all. The full-length Cushlon midsole does help a little bit, but as I said, if you're wanting a super cushion sneaker, these guys probably aren't going to be the best for you in that category. But if you're like me and prefer more of a court feel type sneaker in the first place on the basketball court, these are going to work out very, very well. And overall, it's a very fun shoe to play in. And even from a cushion standpoint, even having very minimal cushion, I enjoyed these very, very much on the court overall. So next up, let's talk about the colorway just a little bit. These are obviously very loud, very vibrant, and that's something I really, really like to have on the basketball court. I think it's always cool if you have a sneaker that is just like, what is that dude wearing over there? You know, I just think it's cool if you have something like that. And these definitely will give off those vibes on the basketball court. I'm not going to lie to you, out of any sneaker that I've tested in the last probably 2 years, this shoe has got the most compliments asking what they are. Those are really cool looking. I really like those. And honestly, when I first saw them, it's something that I really liked because I like sneakers like this. But at the same time, I was kind of worried, like, are those going to be a little bit too crazy to wear? But as I said, I got so many compliments from this sneaker. They look so much better in hand, actually, in my opinion, than they even did in the pictures. And I loved them from the pictures from the beginning, but they do look very, very good in person, in my personal opinion. This is obviously the best of colorway. It's not actually called the Wata, or it's not like from the Wata series that Nike basketball used to do. I think it would be cool if they can continue to do this, even if they called it the best of series instead of the Wata series. I think it would be really cool, in my opinion, if they kept this up. I really liked when they had the Wata series and used that on basically every single one of Nike basketball sneakers. So when they did this, I thought it was really, really cool. And I also liked how they did the performance mashup as well from the 4, 5, and 6. So not only are you getting colorways from the 4, 5, and 6, you're also getting performance aspects from all 3 sneakers as well, and it just makes out to be a really cool shoe overall, colorway and performance wise in both aspects. To sum up the Kybrid S2 overall in one word, this sneaker was fun. It's a very fun shoe to play in. As I told you guys, from a performance and colorway standpoint, I just really like the shoe overall. There was no cons to the shoe that outweighed any pros, in my opinion. Now, I did go over with you a little bit about the cushion. That's kind of a preference thing. I do prefer court feel, so these worked very well for me. Sizing was my own fault. I wasn't able to get my true size, so I had to go down half a size. I definitely would recommend going true to size. The fly trap from the 5 does not bother me whatsoever. I actually enjoyed playing in the 5s, so that's something that I actually enjoy myself from a lockdown standpoint, lacing, all that good stuff. So these are a very good basketball shoe on court. If you like all the things that I've talked about and went over with you, I think that you will definitely enjoy this shoe, and I don't think that you're going to have any problems with it on the basketball court. I really want to thank everyone for tuning in today and checking out this performance review on the Kyrie Kybrid S2 in this best of colorway. Let me know in the comments section below what you think of the shoe overall. Have you worn these or played basketball on these? And let me know your overall thoughts on the shoe if you have. And if not, just let me know what you think of the shoe overall. But thanks again, guys, for tuning in today. I hope you enjoyed it. I appreciate everyone's support, and we'll be back very, very soon with some more sneakers. Peace.